An Indian student at Columbia University, Ranjani Srinivasan, has self-deported from the United States after her student visa was revoked for allegedly supporting pro-Palestinian protests. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security stated that her visa was rescinded on the 5th of March for advocating violence and terrorism. According to a statement from the department, Srinivasan had been involved in activities supporting Hamas, which is a group designated as a terrorist organization by the US. On the 11th of March, she voluntarily used the Customs and Border Protection, that is a CBP, home app to leave the country, avoiding forced deportation. Srinivasan, who's a doctoral student in urban planning at Columbia, had been researching at the Graduate School of Architecture, Planning and Preservation. She holds degrees from CEPT University in Ahmedabad and Harvard University, where she was awarded prestigious scholarships. Her academic work focused on environmental advocacy, specifically climate change's impact on vulnerable communities. Srinivasan had previously worked for environmental nonprofits and as a researcher at the MIT. Her work focused on communities threatened by climate change, reflecting her commitment to social and environmental justice. Columbia University's website noted that Srinivasan uses the gender-neutral they pronoun. Meanwhile, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem took to social media to share a video of Srinivasan at the airport. In the video, Noem stated that individuals advocating for violence and terrorism have no place in the United States. Noem said, and I quote, "It's a privilege to be granted a visa to live and study in the United States. When you advocate for violence and terrorism, that privilege should be revoked." Self-deportation, which is a voluntary process where individuals leave the country before being formally removed, allowed Srinivasan to avoid being sent home via a US military aircraft, a fate that recently befell others. This incident has sparked debates about the intersection of student activism, national security, and academic freedom, with some advocating for stronger protections for political expression on campuses, while others support stricter measures against individuals linked to groups like Hamas. Columbia University has become a center for student activism, with many supporting Palestine amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict. Srinivasan's involvement in pro-Palestine protests aligns with this broader student movement. Last week, Mohammed Khalil, a former Columbia student of Palestinian descent, was arrested for similar activities. Khalil's green card was revoked, although a federal judge has temporarily halted his deportation.